Hello, I'm Dara and welcome to Walton's Farm. In this video I'm going to introduce you to a new addition to the herd, and I'm also going to bring all the suckler cows out of their shed and put them down the crush and vaccinate them for salmonella. For those who don't know, that salmonella is a disease that causes abortion in late gestation, and with all these things, vaccination is better than cure. As far as I know, if a farmer comes in contact with an infected cow, there's a risk that they can also contact salmonella. So it's one of these diseases, a nasty disease, and you're as well to vaccinate for it than face the consequences of an outbreak. There's an outbreak of salmonella in late gestation when you have cows that are 6, 7, 8 months pregnant, and then they start aborting calves. It's just a horrible situation to find yourself in after all the hard work. So for what it costs to vaccinate for salmonella, I think it's well worth doing anyway. So anyway, that's what's in store for today's video, and so we'll get going at it. So here's a new addition to the herd. Rattline Treasure is her name. She is a pedigree limousine heifer, and she's in calf to a limousine bull called Loyal, and she's calving in February. She'll be 3-year-old in January, and I have her now about 5 weeks. I bought her in an auction. The Rattline herd was selling heifers and bulls, and she was a part of it. I actually didn't see her in person or in animal, as I say, until I actually collected her. So I bought her off her pictures and off her figures, and took a bit of a risk on her, but I'm very happy with the animal. She seems to be very quiet. She's tall, she's long, she's big, well-made heifer, and she's in the bull's house there now at the moment. You know, you can see the sign. I don't have a stock bull at the moment, so she's in there. So I'm just going to get her over to the crush now, and I'm going to vaccinate her for salmonella, and I'm going to give her back a clip. Now I'd like to have her in with the main bunch of cows, but I just wouldn't mix them yet now, because I'd just be afraid of they'd start fighting and they'd hurt each other, and that's the last thing you want to see, is an animal getting hurt after buying her. We'll just let her out there and let her across there down into the crush. And as I said, I wouldn't let her in with those cows there. They're fairly big mature cows, and they're all territorial, and there's bosses in there. So I'll wait. Maybe, I think she has settled in well, you know. I know it's not great to have a cow on her own, but she's happy enough there at the moment, and maybe at a later stage, when she's well settled in, maybe I'll let her in with the younger cows and the in-calf heifers. They wouldn't be as big, and they wouldn't bully her. Now the other thing, she might bully them, but look, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. There's no panic on her anyway. When she's happy where she is, I don't mind. Now, I actually don't know a whole lot about pedigrees or breeding or anything like that. It's kind of a new venture for me here, but I know what I like as regards an animal, what kind of animal I like here on the farm, and sure, look, we'll learn, won't we? It's like anything, everyone has to start somewhere. But she is a lovely cow, big animal. So I'll get her clipped up there now. Now she should be delighted with that. You see there now, all that old dust on her back now, and look at the way she's licking there. So you know, she was uncomfortable now with that hair on her. See all the dust that was on her, so you know, look at all the dust that's on her back. She'll be delighted with herself now that she has that hair off, and she'll have less of an itch. And this will just make her first experience in the crush here a pleasant one then too, when it has got she's been clipped and given a haircut and all those nice itchy places have been reached, you know. So now, after a pleasant experience, we'll give her a little jab there for the salmonella vaccine, and I'll also put a spotted poron on her, just to keep lice off her and those sort of bits and pieces that will be on her into their hair over the winter time. Oh, there she is in the scales for anyone who was wondering. Oh, she is a big unit. She's 800 kilos. 800 kilos. Anyway, that's her done. Now we'll move on to the cows. We'll put her back in her house and move on to the cows. So that's my crush in the yard behind my crush, and my cows then are in this shed then beside the crush. And during calving time, that crush will be washed out and power washed, and it's also used as a layback for calves. So what I do now is I'll go into the cubicle shed. I'll take all the cows out and I'll bring them back down here, and I'll close that door and I'll run in just about 10 cows at a time. There's no need to have them all locked into the back of the crush, and we'll kind of minimise stress that way. So I'll go down here and I'll gently get them out of the cubicles. I'm just kind of being steady with them there now, because there's in-calf heifers here and they don't really know the crack. They wouldn't be as docile as the cows just yet now, you know. After this, once they have one calf, they'll get a lot quieter. So they just tend to be huddling down here at the end of the passageway. So I'll just get in around the back of them and get them moving, and then I'll tip them back out of the actual crush spaces there, and just get them out. You know, you have to be very careful with them, like not to be pushing them too hard. If you just can do stupid things, like, you know, and I don't want any injuries now, especially when they're heavy in calf. Now I have a bundle of them in there. Do you know what? They're like children. When you want to get them into the car and you're in a hurry to go somewhere, they have to go to the toilet and they have to do this and they have to do that. The same with these cows. They go back and they go forward, and they know right well now that I'm putting them up to crush, and they're starting to act the maggot now. But sure, there's one heading up there now anyway, and they're following on after him. So I'll get the crush filled up there and I'll get the first bundle done off with for salmonella. It's a great chance to get to see the cows when you have them in the crush. She's a first calf now. She had had one calf. She's in lovely condition there. So she's going to have her second calf next spring, and that is a heifer. So she's in calf heifer, and now she's big now, to be fair. She's the biggest one I have, and she's a third calfer. So she's going to have her fourth calf this year. And this one at the front is also first calf. She's had one calf, so she'll have her second calf in February. So this is what I'm using. It's an automatic gun. It's a 5mm vaccine, and it's given subcutaneously, which is under the skin. And I just usually give it kind of around there, just behind the shoulder. Pull out, pinch the skin, and pop it in there. So I'll keep going at him anyway, and not to have him getting upset. That's the first group of cows done. All the young cows are done now. So they'll just go out in the yard there now until I'm ready to push them back into their shed. Look at your one. This is a younger cow's shed here, and I only opened that gate because these cows here are going to be put down that passageway, and they'll come in around to the back of the crush, and then I'll open that gate here, and the younger cows will come in and go back to their own pen. It's 5 o'clock now, and doing these jobs. I'll have these ran through in 20 minutes, and we'll finish up for the evening. Come on now, out you go. Nice to be able to do these types of jobs in the evening time. You're not under pressure. I can get all the feeding and the farm work done early in the morning, nothing that I need light for. And get these jobs done in the evening time. Come on girl, hope you get up. Come on, you come out now. Come out. Come out there. Come on. Come on, out you come. Out you come. Out you come. Out you come. No. Are you going to get up taller, yeah? I'll just vaccinate you there. Come on, up you get. Up you get. Come on. I could vaccinate her there, but sure. That's not her shed, she's going across to the other side. So I like, now look at him. I only put her out with that cubicle below. Where are you going? Go back you go now, go on. Go back. And alright well there, I'm going to be putting them up that crush. Like they're clever enough. Out you go. Come on. Come on. Hey. Come on now. Go on. Go on. Come on. Where are you going? Where are you going? Go on. Go back. Go back. Go back. You too now. Come on. I'm down now with that tube too. Come on. Hey. Go on. Go on. Go on. Go on. Go on. Now I'll just turn off the camera and I'll start feeding them up into the crush there, and I'll have a little chat about them then as they're going through. Go on. In you go. In you go. In you go. Go on. Go on. Go on. Go on. Go on. There's 4 in there, as all the crush will hold anyway. So I have the cows broke into 2 groups. I have the mature cows, which is all these cows here, which is anything from, they've had 3 calves, so they're going to have their 4th calf this year. So these cows are anything from 4th calf or 5th calf or onwards. And it's only when you walk up along the crush, like they're not on good silage now, they're on very poor high fibre silage, that you realise in how good a condition they're in now. I'm happy with them. I don't want them losing any more weight now. I'd like a calf and down like that. So I'll get them vaccinated there anyway, and we'll keep moving through them. Just have to open this side gate on the crush, because I can't put those big cows into the crate because they're heavily pregnant. They won't fit into the crate. So I'm lucky enough to have this side gate that opens, and these heavier cows then can come out the side like that. Now by right, possibly that gate will open back this way. There was another section on the front of the crush, and the gauge used to open back this way. When I got the crate, I took off the first section of the crush and to get the crate to fit back in. So possibly it's something I might do in future now, is to change around that gate. But look, it's working, works as it is once the cows are not running out there in a panic or anything like that. And you can take off the step in, and the step will just slide in if we were putting anything through there. So it's just handy. This is a cow actually. This cow is actually my profile picture on YouTube. I've had that profile picture up for the last 2 years, but I've only started posting, I suppose, videos recently. But she's a beauty now. She's a real compact cow. She's great width, she's quiet, breeds really good calves. So I nearly have cows done. I have 3 in the crush there and have 4 left. Actually, this cow and this cow, the black and the red, are actually full sisters. They're both by the same bull out of the same cow. It's just funny the way genetics works, that they came different colours. But 2 absolute peas in a pod, lovely cows. So I'm actually thinking I'll just leave the video at that now. It's probably long enough, and I'd like to thank everyone for watching it, and I hope you found it enjoyable. It's my first stock video on the channel, and if you want to see more stock videos like that, leave a comment down below and like it and subscribe, and please God, we'll have more new videos to come. I will be starting to calf down, or the cows will be starting to calf on the 20th of January, so I hope to do some nice videos of cows calving and breeding and the different kind of things, if that interests people. So until the next video, thanks very much and thanks for watching.